going to play now a micro solitaire session of For the Queen, and I'm going to do this for you. Let's see how it turns out. I have the cards here that I've, shuffled them. And I'm going to take 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to put the the final card on the bottom. So 6 cards. And I'm going to pick a queen at random. Let's see. Here are all the queens. I'll mix these up. Just pick one at random. Let's go with this one here. That is my queen. That's my queen. Card number 1. Oh, if you don't know anything about this game, basically, a little background. The land that I've lived in has been at war for as long as I've been alive. The queen has decided to undertake a long and perilous journey to broker an alliance with a distant power. Now, the queen has chosen me and no one else to be with her and accompany her on this journey. And she chose me because she knows that I love her. So there she is, my queen. And the card, the first card. The queen sometimes shows interest in your personal life. How do you respond to that? Why? Well, I have been a protector of the queen after that the victory of a heroic battle, I must admit. And since then, I have been basically her lead protector. She shows interest in my personal life because I think she loves me. I, to be quite honest, am a little bit unsure about how I should feel, because in some ways, I love the queen, and I think she loves me, and she shows. She asks me about my youth. She asks me about, my interests, and there's a part of me that is afraid to kind of make it too personal, because let's be honest. I mean, only one person here is going to be hurt, and it's going to be me, right? Because she's the queen. So she'll snap her finger, and it's off with my head, So she gets mad at me, and every relationship there's arguments. You argue with the queen, my head could come off. So now I think she does it because she loves me. So let's look at card number 2. You were summoned to a private meeting with the queen once. Why did you feel disappointed afterward? Well, because all this has been going on, and when she summoned me for a private meeting, I thought, maybe we're just going to admit to each other that we love each other, and we would spend a nice evening together. I was disappointed because she actually just wanted to ask me about some other people she knows that I hang around with in the kingdom, and she basically wanted me to be a snitch. And here I was thinking that we were going to, declare our love for each other and, live happily ever after. I don't know. Next card. When did you know you would never forgive the queen, and why? That's an interesting question, because it was the second time that she called me for a private meeting with her. And that second time I thought, okay, for sure, right? Because she had shown interest in my personal life and all that. Okay, now, for sure, I almost brought flowers. I mean, for sure, I thought this was going to be it. And it wasn't. She wanted me to run some errand for her, and she could have just told somebody else to tell me, but she wanted to have that meeting with me. I had the meeting with her, and that's it. She just wanted me to run a special errand for her, take something to someone somewhere. I don't even remember, but at that point, I knew that I would never forgive her after that, because, I mean, come on, Next card. What do you usually do for the royal family? Why does that make you an unlikely choice for this journey? Well, I protect the royal family. I'm basically a hero in the kingdom. It makes me an unlikely choice because there's a whole bunch of other people below me who could go and potentially risk themselves. Why would they put such a cherished hero such as myself, in potential danger? I mean, yes, I understand the queen is going to this journey, and I guess they want to send the best in. But, I'm sort of a special thing, and it's unlikely that she would just ask me alone to go with her. You would think that she would have like a small army and keep me back in the kingdom to protect the kingdom. But I don't know. That's what I think anyway. I mean, it makes me an unlikely choice in that regard. So let's look at the next card. You think of someone in this retinue as the queen's favorite. So in this card, basically, you're supposed to do this in a group, not as a solo game. But it says here, you think of someone in this group as the queen's favorite. Who and what makes you think this? Well, I will refer to somebody back in the kingdom, right? Because I've always thought this queen liked Harold. Harold is somebody that's also near her. He's an entertainer, and he's a handsome entertainer, and I thought that he was always her favorite. He was sitting there juggling and doing that kind of goofy stuff. And she laughs, and she enjoys Harold's presence, as the entertainer of the kingdom, entertainer of the queen, Anyway, I thought that Harold was her favorite, and that's why I think. And we get to the last card, since this is a mini session. The queen is under attack. Do you defend her? Well, what happens is that as we're moving along, I notice something. But unfortunately, it's just me and her out there. I mean, I'm only human, a higher form of human, but still human. And I kind of felt something might happen, and I did warn the queen. I did tell her, I said, halt, we need to wait a moment. The thing is, we were ambushed, and the queen was attacked quite severely. She was hit with a blunt, like a weapon. It wasn't a sword. It was some kind of blunt weapon. They knocked her off her horse. And of course, I mean, I jumped immediately to defend her. I decapitated one person, and I ran back. I checked on her first, even like ignoring my own safety. Are you okay? She was hurt. I mean, she was hurt, but not killed. And the rage in me was just, I mean, you could literally see fire come out of my eyes. I mean, yes, I defended her. I defended her with everything that I had. And I killed the fools that ambushed us. And I carried my queen back on my horse, me and her together, carried her back to the kingdom. And I must admit, on our journey back, we did kiss. We did kiss. Now, maybe because she was hit and she wasn't thinking straight, but it was a quick kiss. It was a sweet kiss. But that's what happened. Short, mini. I'm breaking all the rules here. Mini, solitaire. Of for the Queen.